Part 6. Here are 10 ways you can improve your interview skills so you come across as a seasoned professional interviewer every time. Part 2 of 3. Interview tip number 4. Record your interviews, listen to them, and learn from them. Absolutely. Record all your interviews and post them on your website's press room, on your website's blog, social media channels, video channels, and more. After the interview, edit some of the front and the back end of the audio and the video if you can, so that your listeners get the meat right away. Feel free to edit out the commercials too. I do. There are a number of services and phone apps and software programs that you can use to also record these interviews. You can also ask the host to give you the name of the producer to see if they'll give you a copy of the interview, either MP3 or MP4 download. Are they going to post it on YouTube? What are they going to do? If you're going to be interviewed live in front of a video camera for a live televised show, know the date it will air and get ready to record it if you can, if you've got the means. Otherwise, many shows do air online eventually, and you can simply look for the embed code if they provide such, so you can place it on your website or on social media channels, etc. When you record every interview, you can listen to them and you can learn from them. What did you say that you won't ever say again? What did you say that you really liked and you'll use in future interviews? Write those things down, make notes, make every interview from this point forward your very best, because you listened to it, as cringeworthy as you might think. Oh, I don't want to listen to myself. No, you got to. You got to. At least for the first 5. After you get this stuff down, it's pretty good. But if there was ever something, like I said, if there was something you said that was brilliant. Oh, I don't know where I came up with that, how I said such and such. That was brilliant. I'm going to go back and watch or listen to that interview, and I'm going to write that down because I want to repeat that in future interviews. So interview tip number 4, record your own interviews, or they will. Watch or listen to them and learn from them. Interview tip number 5. Know your topic inside and out and be excited about telling your story. When you know your topic of expertise or your story inside and out, you interview well because you have a ton of information that you can turn into answers at every corner or every question of the interview. Be able to introduce yourself, what you do, and your topic in short, concise sentences, and your topic in short, concise answers. Yes, well, I do, fill in the blank, and help, fill in the blank, so they, fill in the blank. Also, read everything you can get your hands on about your topic of expertise. Watch videos, whatever, it doesn't matter. Always be continually learning and gaining new insights, facts, figures, etc., which you can then use in your interviews. Attend seminars, lectures, and workshops on your topic of expertise. Again, keep information on your topic fresh so people look forward to your interviews. Become an expert in your field. I know you already are, but become more of an expert. The more you know about your topic of expertise, the more interviews you can get confidently. See how that works? Also, write out about 5 to 10 questions and their answers, and then print them so you can read them over and over again, no matter where you're at. Definitely keep them on your phone, maybe in a Google Doc, and refer to them often. You could also record the questions and your answers, and then listen to the questions and the answers that you provide over and over. For a longer interview, write out 10 to 20 questions and their answers. Again, print this stuff out. Print out the questions and the answers and practice. Have you ever listened to speakers who, for all appearances, didn't know what they were talking about? Be prepared, rehearsed, and know your subject inside and out. That's interview tip number 5. Interview tip number 6. Don't talk on and on, even though you are asked a question that requires a long, detailed answer. When asked a question, give a quick yet detailed response. Don't overdo it with fact after fact after fact after fact after fact after fact. Remember, there are 2 people in this interview, you and the host. It's a two-way street, and you need to allow the interviewer to ask more questions. This doesn't mean one-word answers either, of course. Never respond with just a yes or a no, add a little something to that yes or no response. Yes, because if you, and then keep it short. Always remember, the interviewer wants to get as much information as possible for the benefit of his or her audience. The interviewer won't ask you 2 questions and then give you the microphone for the rest of the show. Now, the show belongs to them, the host and the audience. They ask the questions, you answer them. Also, be considerate and give the interviewer plenty of time to ask their questions by ending your answers after a few seconds of response. Sure, you might have more to say, true, but don't. Leave the audience wanting more. And let the host ask you a new question that will give you an opportunity to say more. Let the process work for you. If you try to steal the show, trust me, they'll never ask you back. And you may look like a fool, just bloviating and just firing off all these words. And it's like a big word salad. And no, we know you're excited to respond to the question and show your expertise. But no, keep your answers to 30 seconds. Easily, plus or minus. Yeah. Interview tip number 7. Have your freebie ready and be excited to share it. Don't get interviewed by everyone just for the sake of being interviewed. Your goal for interviewing should be to grow your business or whatever it is that you want to accomplish with this interview and your list of new prospects, besides building credibility and demand for what you have to offer over the course of your career. The way you build your list of prospects when interviewing is to invite your listening audience to take advantage of a freebie you're offering during the interview. Yes, you can get free excerpts of my new book at my website and give them the website. Or get my free report on XYZ and give them the location online, Or call 1-800 or give them the instructions. When you're interviewed, you have the ability to reach hundreds, perhaps thousands of people who really admire and enjoy the hosts who are interviewing you. If you're on their shows, most likely, there's a good chance your audience will like you too. So have a freebie ready to give to the audience. This could be in the form of a free report, e-zine, newsletter, audio program, book excerpt, maybe an entire ebook, a free telecall, a free webinar, a free trial of one of your products or services. Whatever you do, don't offer anything that might cost you money, unless you're giving something away to only a few winners. Otherwise, come up with something like a digital giveaway that you can give access to the masses for listening to your interview. Or if you're going to offer a book, something in print, maybe just have people pay shipping that covers postage and the cost of printing the book, because what you really want is their email address and their phone number. Yeah, that's interview tip number 7. Have a freebie ready and be excited to share it so you can build your list and make sales and make money and all the good stuff.